Hi, so today I want to talk about guitar playing position. If you're just starting to play the guitar, you might be wondering what's the best way to hold it. And it really depends on what you're playing. So right now I am holding the guitar in what's considered a classical playing position. And this position is really ideal if you're doing stuff where you have to have your fingers really spread out, like if you're doing, a bunch of stuff like scales and stuff up and down the neck, like that. And on the other hand, if you're just doing something like, strumming chords, and in this case, you see how my fingers are all close together? And in this case, I don't have to hold the guitar in that special position. You can just kind of hold it like so, and that's fine. But if you're doing, like I say, either classical music or, scales or anything where you really need to reach your fingers out, this is a good position for that, and I'm going to talk about how to get into this position and why it's good. So first I'm just going to back up so you can see what I'm doing. I have a footrest here, and so I've got my knee up, and then I'm resting this little hump of the guitar on my knee like that. And then you'll see I got my arm up here. And see where my elbow is? A lot of times people do this. They bring their elbow in and they get their hand like this, and they go, oh, I can't reach. My hand's too small. But most of the time it's not really that your hand is too small. It's just the way you're holding it. So you see here, look, my hand's too, I can't reach my finger up to the 4th fret. But then I move my elbow, and see how that just spreads my fingers out like that? So move my elbow out a little bit, and then don't go crazy. Sometimes you have people doing stuff like this. It's just, a gentle slope from your shoulder. And then your thumb also, I've got my thumb like, it's kind of, if you could see through the neck of the guitar, the thumb's kind of about opposite the middle finger, or between the middle and the 3rd finger, right there. Just to kind of balance the hand on the neck. Sometimes you see people doing this. Why can't I play guitar? Put your thumb in the middle, about the middle of the back of the neck, like that, right about there. And that's how you get that nice spread, so you can easily do your scales or whatever. Another thing that people tend to do when they first start playing is they want to see what their hands are doing, and so they start doing this. Start turning the guitar this way. Well, yes, you can see, but now it's really hard. Look at the awkward position I have to put my hand in. It's really like I've got my wrist at like almost a right angle here. That's really going to hurt, and it's like you can't really play that like that very well. It's not a good idea either. You'll hurt your wrist. So if you want to see what your hand is doing, you can kind of look around, but try to keep the fingerboard facing directly forwards like that. And it's sort of a compromise. You also kind of learn to look diagonally across the neck, so you can see, you don't have to be looking right at your hand. You can see from here well enough to know that your fingers are in the right place. And then the third part of the playing position is the angle of the neck. If you have it way down here, that again puts your wrist in an awkward angle like that. And that, if you keep trying to play like that over a long time, this is kind of what a lot of rock guitarists do. They have their guitar really down low like that. But it can cause tendonitis and stuff. So that's why the classical position, which strives to be more ergonomic, recommends that you have it at an angle about like this. This is like about a, 45-degree angle right here. You don't need to have it way up here. People sometimes do that, and there's nothing, I guess, all that wrong with playing like this, but it's not necessary to have it right up by your ear. Just kind of, in between here and here, about 45 degrees. Okay, that's it.